Here we go.
Embrace true power.
The dim light sources of Comorag glow like swamp lights, making you dizzy and nauseous. Ulfar. I wasn't expecting him because I told him to go away. The gargantuan spire is too large to see in its entirety. Its true proportions are shrouded in shadows, and you feel as if those shadows try to envelop and swallow you whenever you look away. So, that's our way out, eh? Can't wait. I can't wait to get far away from here. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I really want to see a real sun, not those pale, feeble things among the spires. Grinning savagely, Ulfar says with undisguised joy, I smell blood in the air, blood that is about to be spilt. I hear the echo of clashing swords, and the terrified screams of Xenos writhing under our hill. Allfather, what a marvelous feast you have prepared for me. By the Golden Throne, we made it, and all in one piece. Not bad. But we can't relax just yet. We have still got a long way to go. You are right, Peddler. Hope blinds. You sounded like a true commander just now. The Xeno city must have given you a shock. Have you considered repenting and breaking away from your shameful past once we are back in the Expanse? There is only one past I wanted to break from, and I have already done so, thank you. And also, warp dammit, lawman. You've said it yourself, hope blinds, so drop it with the daydreaming and making plans about my future. The Spire of the Raving Tempest, my seat of my cabal, both a place to find respite from the scheming of our enemies and a deadly trap for those too weak and soft for our ranks. Magi tilts his head and glances at you. The heart of the spire contains a secret, an ancient webway gate that has remained sealed for many, many aeons. Yremeryss kept it in case Vect's noose happened to tighten around the Cabal's neck. No one, save for her and a certain other Cabalite, knows where exactly in real space the gate leads. A perfect escape route, and I can open it for you. Okay, so maybe we can count on Magi, but let's investigate. How do you know how to unseal the gate? I find such deep trust between two Drukhari too good to be true. Trust? How unreliable. No, I simply abducted and tortured the Cabalite, who was privy to the secret. There is even a chance that Yremeryss believed the story about the pathetic weakling running off. Okay, let's go with one. I believe in. It's settled then. Let's get out of this hole. Magi grips his weapon. You cannot wait to leave Comorag, and I cannot wait to pay my sister a visit. Rest assured, she is somewhere nearby. I have Magi stops, searching for the right word. A desire. Before we leave the spire, there is something I want to pick up, something memorable. I left it in the Cabal's abode. I do not want it to fall into the hands of others, when carrion eaters and looters flood the spire after we are gone. There could be something in it for you. He lets the last words hang in the air. Fine, just point out where this property of yours is. Of course, first we need to find my radar, most likely at the end of the dock, outside the spire. Let's go to the end of this terrace before we enter the spire. Elentak. Iliad touches the glowing stone in her chest and turns her aching gaze to the spire. Her face is burdened with a strange expression, as if a roaring torrent of sadness, fear, and rage is about to erupt. My kin from Krudarak are still there. I can sense it, as I can sense the flames of their souls inexorably going out. Fury and fear are devouring me from the inside out, and I do not know what frightens me more, the grim answers that hide behind the spire's walls, or the scars that my heart will bear once I discover them. Yet, I must learn the truth about my world. Perhaps this is the day the outcast finds a path again. So Severin is going to manipulate her from here on, but he's also curious about the Farseers. So let's see what I can say. Yeah, let's go with one. Come along. When we find the Farseers, you will have all your answers. You speak the truth, Elantak. Let us be on our way. We will tear their lives from the clutches of my insatiable cousins. She turns her face to you and, despite a tense expression, you see the corners of her mouth twitch. I find myself wondering if a single Farseer, gazing at the hazy visions of things yet to come, ever glimpsed a future where the key to their salvation stemmed from the duo of a monkey and an outcast. She didn't call me monkey for a long time, but here we go again, I guess. As for the webway gate that the Arabian mentioned, for it to open before you and let you enter the webway, we would require help from one of our kind. Iliad's brow furrows. I could try to open the gate, but to do that, I would need a certain construct, a resonance device. The masters of this place must keep it close at hand. If you wish for me to use my knowledge and open a path out of Comorac for us, find this item. Without it, I am powerless to make the webway allow us entry into its labyrinth. Elliot, what is the plan to find your kin? Farseers are not easy captive to keep. Whatever the Dark Ones are using to repress my kin's powers, those tools will be noticeable. I will find a way to them. Magi, what should we expect to find inside the spire? Kabbalites, witches, incubi, at Yremeryss' side. He pauses for a moment, an expression of concern, flashing across his pale features. That is all. I don't think it is, but I guess we will see. Venture into the depth of the spire. The spire of the Raving Tempest welcomes you with muffled noises, seeping from its dark walls, distant voices, footsteps, and screams of pain. Okay, so I just need to change, I think, 2 items before moving on. One is for Glaito. I'm going to choose this one. I think it's better overall. And I wanted to give also Jay a new weapon. She's not going to use it, but she will have it. I think this one is a little better. Less armor penetration, but more damage overall, I think. And this is it. I'm curious to see if Ulfa is going to follow us.
The world
I'm not sure about that.
Beneath my feet.
Because I did try to remove him from my party, and I thought I had done it, but he's still here. The vast towers of Comorac spring up out of the darkness surrounding the spire at insane angles, violating all the laws of physics and perspective.
None are better at searching.
Magi lightly leaps from the edge of the platform into the raider and begins inspecting it from the inside. You hear clicking and hissing as the Druckary opens and closes various hidden caches in the skycraft's hull, accompanied by muttered Xenos cursing. After a minute, Magi bolts upright and freezes, clearly wrestling with his own irritation. A moment later, he cranes his neck to look down into the abyss beneath his feet. Come here, Severin. Take a look at this view. I'm sure Severin will do that. Walk away to Magi and look down. The chasm yawns endlessly below. The cyclopean spires of Komorag piercing upward out of the gloom. The details of these vast structures are hidden by the hazy gloaming. The many lights on the spire's terraces, which resemble marsh gates, are all that bring color to this bleak and awe-inspiring vista. The towering height takes your breath away, and you almost swoon. And then, a gentle shove at your back makes you lose your balance. The moments stretch into an eternity. Your firm footing is swept out from under you. Your heart stops beating entirely. The chasm below seems to rush up toward you, ready to swallow you whole. And then clawed fingers close around your wrist, halting your fall, but holding you suspended over the abyss. Magi's laughter rings with dark delight when he finally tugs you back into the raider. Terror, unbridled, exquisite terror, far more bite to it than the stale, predictable pain of torture victims. That burn in your chest, that tang in your mouth, can you feel the blood roaring in your veins? I think Severin can feel this, your heart battering out of a march of triumph. Life becomes more vivid when death can come at any moment, Severin. I will continue to remind you of that. Without giving you a chance to respond, Magi steps over the side of the raider and returns to the platform. The Tempest Cabalites have already picked the raider clean. That means that what I seek must be hidden somewhere in the spire. I think it's in the torture chamber. Once inside, we must proceed through the first chambers, directly ahead, and turn left, then left again. Okay, first chamber, left and left, okay. Come, I intend to claim what is mine. Okay, I think I can interact with this. Let's see.
I am not afraid to embrace the revelations that make others shriek and cover.
Ignite.
That is the difference between me and ignorant filth.
Always the solution. Yeah, I think this is it. Let's continue. Okay. I guess we are going right.
You have already been judged for what you wrought on Dargonis, Xenos, and for the very fact of your existence. That you are still alive is merely a temporary suspension.
Growl on, little beast. We both know you won't bite without your master's permission.
True. And it doesn't bite as hard.
Later locate something.
Okay, we are going to continue. Okay.
One and it's done.
Okay.
You love to take charge, don't you?
Indeed, indeed. Okay.
A job for me.
Okay, let's see where we are. There's loot over there.
The world will bow.
Okay, I think we are going to continue over there, maybe. Okay, a stair I cannot take. The view of the intertwining and intricate passages of the labyrinth fascinates and draws the eye.
I tread a path unexplored.
Let me see what I can do over there. Okay, I think I can do it.
Ready as always. Oh, don't you trust me?
Okay. Okay, good.
And done.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay. Oh, already a Farseer, okay.
Keep a sharp eye.
Yes, I'm going to do that. J.
My pleasure.
Thank you, J.
I sense something nearby.
Yeah, let's do this.
A job for me.
Okay, what is this? Let's check it. Research report. The thick stack of pages made of strange material has been hastily tied with a coarse piece of string. The pages are covered in sharp, uneven handwriting and have brown stains on them. Goal: several-fold increase in veil energy. Note: enhancing the veil connection will require merging the minds of 4 specimens. Note: 4 individuals, 2 male and 2 female, selected from among Krudarak Farseers. Aside from their veil connection, the specimens have no common traits. Merging process expected to be fascinatingly painful. Exclamation point. Stage 1. Hearts of 3 Eldari placed inside the thorax of the 4th, the most resilient among them. Redundant original heart removed. Other internal organs preserved. Specimens conscious throughout the surgeries. Stage 2. Despite the blockers, the partial brain transplants were accompanied by several energy discharges, resulting in equipment damage. The potential is amazing. The integrated subject was punished by an intramuscular injection of an acidic solution that erodes soft tissue from the inside. Stage 3. Subject stable and controllable, undergoing significant physical and psycho-emotional distress, as the Eldari minds are becoming aware of the situation. The energy discharges increase every time the blockers are eased or pain receptors are directly stimulated, confirming the expected result. In order to intensify the pain experienced, the subject will be nourished by essences of its own torture. Stage 4. The Eldari consciousness are trying to consume one another, perhaps in order to lower the net awareness. Curious, the subject must continue to be saturated with its autogenic agony, with added psycho-tranquilizer injections. Note: enhance the subject's physical suffering with internal bone tissue disintegration. After that, the notes become indecipherable, okay? I guess they are talking about this Farseer. Caiten, my son. The Eldari Farseer's tortured body is barely moving. You have seen abject creatures like this before, stitched together from several bodies. Their miserable existence serves but to satisfy their homunculus masters' morbid interest in perversions of the flesh. And yet, this one is not like the others, a twin face stitched together from parts of several male and female Eldari, turns its unseen gaze toward you. Its eyes have been crudely sewn shut. You have come, my son. A woman's ghostly whisper escapes the cut-up lips oozing blood and pus. Hold the line, don't let the corruption spread further. A commanding shout comes, with a cough from inside the ripped open thorax where 3 hearts are beating inside a single ribcage, as in a prison of bone. I have finished the statue, master. A fleeting satisfied expression passes over the stitched face as a suave young voice interrupts the warlike shouting. We are all united in the shadow of the great tree, sister, until Kaela Mench Shakane claims our hearts. Your elucidator discerns yet another voice, soft and profound. O Isha, mother of all life, may your blessing protect the children of Azoyan from the abominations of bodily and spiritual torture. The Eldari's hand twitches as she reaches for her weapon. Okay, let's go with what are you? Forgive me, Caton. Ever since the founding of our craft world, I took upon myself the duty of caring for Krudarak's children. Yet my own son, oh, my Caton, why did your path have to take you so far from home? Today Cain bloodied his hands again, with our blood and others. You must learn to accept your fears, to tame your anger. The ebullient, useful laughter sounds entirely out of place in this dark place. Lenata, my love, I dedicate my last statue to you. Don't cry. My path of the sculpture may be at its end, but I have a different path ahead of me. Will you walk it with me? Today, we mourn those we have lost, our sons and daughters, and brothers and sisters, and parents and lovers, whose souls the wind took. I hope they can hear you. The homunculus experiments have twisted more than their bodies. Their minds and souls have been remolded into something wrong. All of this is wrong. It must not be. The Eldari's usually calm voice is trembling, either with anger or with fear. Okay. I have lost the heretical option. Maybe I should have tried it, but okay, I can examine the creature. I can use psychic powers to revive the Farseers. Okay, maybe let's go with persuasion. I know you are there. Atreus, Catharun, Madril, Diane, answer my call, and the call of your sister. The monstrosity takes its time, as it turns its twin face, on which every eye has been sewn shut, toward you and slowly opens its female lips. A coarse Eldari voice breaks the momentary silence. What is this? A monkey dares to speak to a Farseer? A woman's whisper from male lips interrupts. It hurts, it hurts. Kill us, please. The young voice shouts out of both of the monstrosity's mouth, and you hear the 3 hearts beat faster in the creature's chest. Daughter of Azoyan was walked the path of the outcast. Mercy grant us, mercy. I came here hoping to find answers to my questions, but what do I see? Only the pain and suffering of those I failed to save, those I abandoned when they needed me. Okay, what can I say? Let's go with 1. Your presence on Krudarak would hardly have changed anything. You would most likely be dead now. You cannot know that. No one can. Iliad shakes her head in sadness and turns her gaze to the motionless monstrosity. What am I to do with them, Elentak? Kill the Farseers. Should I do this? I don't know how she's going to react, so I'm not sure. Okay, they asked me to kill them, right? Yeah. I'm going to do this. You should look away. I will put them out of their misery myself. Wait, Elentak.
My spirit fades.
Okay. I'm not sure she was I'm not sure she did agree with me on this point, but I guess we'll see later on. Kimorag, what a strange feeling. Iliad clutches her head, and her eyes dart around the torture chamber. Kela Menshakain, take my heart. Placed on a grimstone pedestal, in front of you is an intricate game board, broadly similar to the one Riverside players use. Miniature figurines of Drukhari and Azyryani, skillfully fashioned out of onyx and wraithbone, are frozen in elegant poses, opposite each other. Several of them are toppled, and for a moment you think you see fresh blood running from under the game pieces, down the small grooves carved into the board. Move a few pieces. Wait, Elentak! Iliad tries to stop you, but holds in pain again as soon as your fingers touch the cold surface of the game board. A strange movement under your palm distracts you from your companion's shriek. As soon as you move one of the onyx Drukhari closer to an opposing piece, a fierce cry bursts into your consciousness in a torrent of feelings that aren't your own. The Drukhari slips through your fingers and brutally slashes off the arms and legs of the male Azyryani facing it. From behind, a female Azyryani figurine reacts by firing its weapon. A blast of searing pain rips through your body as the defeated Drukhari piece dissolves into a shapeless mass on the board. The pieces are motionless again, but your anxiety lingers, as if each piece is watching you closely, as it silently awaits the next turn. Enough, Elentak. Do not dare meddle in what you cannot comprehend. Iliad blocks your path toward the game board, but then another wave of pain washes over her body. Quiet, please, stop torturing my mind. I will not let you become another spirit on the wind, not for the light of a million stars. Just let me explain myself. Either Xenos can have a nervous breakdown, or your pet Eldari is having a conversation with those game pieces right now, Sherin. I must confess, I don't like either option. Perhaps she went completely crazy when she betrayed you? And it's time to free her from the torment of insanity? Yeah, it could be an option. Iliad, what is going on? I left Krudarak because that was my path. Is that not what you have been teaching us from birth until the final moments of our lives? I can hear it very well. The mournful lament of our brothers and sisters tortured to death in this room, I would prefer not to hear it, but I cannot. As clearly as I hear the melody of your soul's torment. But don't you dare, there is no need to blame me for what happened to you. Eliette clenches her jaw and seems to stop breathing entirely. Okay, let's go with 2. One of the Fathiers is trapped in the game board, correct? Your words snap Eliette back from her lapse of reason. How did you know? A monkey is incapable of hearing the call of the immortal soul of a child of Aezyrraesh. Again, this word. Could it have been a simple guess? Yet, you are absolutely right, Eklendyl. In their torture, the Dark Ones go far beyond the limits of the possible. For imprisoned within these game pieces, within this board designed for games that intrigue the mind, is the soul of a Farseer. Why would the Drukhari imprison a Farseer's soul in a board game? Why does the wind blow and the rain fall? Why does starlight illuminate our path and darkness dismay us? It is their nature. For that is the way of the world. The Dark Ones feed on despair and suffering, while the Farseers are powerful beings of unbending will. While the Farseers are powerful beings of unbending will, whose souls, however, are brittle. Every move on this game board causes the Farseer nothing but pain. She feels everything, sees everything, and is aware of everything. She dies with each taken piece, and is resurrected at the end of a game. Eliette twists her mouth and averts a guilt-ridden gaze. It looks like the Farseer put you through mental torment. What did she say? That I am a traitor, and my path is paved with the bodies of my kin. That I am an outcast, who carries the blame for the destruction of my home, since I heard the call of our dying ancestors, but did not return in time, and that it should have been me in a place. Okay. So Seren is going to manipulate her, but let's not be too obvious. I think I don't like one. Let's say nothing. Without waiting for your reply, Eliette tilts her head, disappointed. No answer is an answer, Eklendyl, and I will remember it. Okay, let's go with one. We can take the Farseer to the ship and save at least what is left of her. Take her with us? I do not think I will be able to remain near it. The Farseer's soul demands vengeance, and my suffering is the due she wants to collect. Well, I can torment you with this, so let's take the board. A monkey never heeds advice. It simply is not your nature, is it? Well, it's not your nature too.
One and it's done.
Okay, let's see. I don't think this is going to be good for Solomon right now. No, I don't think I'm going to use this one. Increases the rate of fire of the wearer's weapon by 1. Could be good for Argenta, I guess. Each time an enemy is killed, Perplexed is inflicted on all other enemies in a 2-cell radius. But Argenta is not with us anymore, so there is that.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Okay, there's something over there. Okay, I forgot something, I guess. Okay. let's go over there. Let's collect the goods. Homunculus notes: Deliverance as the activation order code word. Excellent. 43. Sequential joint removal. Starting with the fingers. The process resulted in death, as in every previous instance. The body will be reformed and regrown. 59. Internal organs excised and placed into an alkaline solution, without severance from the nervous system. The subject is observing his dismemberment and experiencing the pain at its full intensity. The agony straightens the connection to the veil, but the body is weak and inevitably perishes. 71. The subject's body disintegrates faster with each new assembly. Thermobox introduced into the torso for alternate cooling and heating with constant electrical stimulation. The subject survived for 4 minutes longer compared to the previous resurrection. 75. Physical torture discontinued. Audiovisual headband placed on the subject's head to broadcast images of its suffering kin into its consciousness. Cardiac arrest recorded 19 minutes later. 96. Subject in possession of all previous knowledge, including memories of pain and death, and therefore fully compliant. Phenomenal strengthening of the veil connection observed. But the body survives for no longer than 3 minutes under any set of conditions. Okay, so I guess we are talking about another Farseer. Okay, Medicaid.
Triumphant.
Weaver
as
is
always.
imprisoned inside the capsule. They are moving ever so slightly.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
A young Eldaris body is floating in a murky glass vat filled with acrid acidic sludge. If the building xenocogitators changing readings are anything to go by, the Eldari is alive, or at any rate, not quite dead. This body belongs to a Farseer. I sense dormant energy coming from this exhausted mind. We must set him free, Elentak. Well, if we set him free, he's going to die. I don't really care, but maybe she should. Inspect the vat. Another of the insane homunculus creations designed for cruel experiments. The vat is part of a larger mechanism, which has a small mechanical dashboard built into its casing. You are, however, unfamiliar with the symbols on it. The thick tubes that deliver the suspicious-looking liquid straight into the vitreous depth of the mechanism disappear into its inexplicably smooth casing. The glass itself seems quite brittle through. So maybe I should break it? Odd. These symbols are unfamiliar to me. I suppose the homunculus is using a special code, so no overly curious assistant can hamper his experimentation. I don't think I'm going to press every button. Okay, let's go with brute force. Stand back. This calls for some good old brute force. Careful, watch your step. Can you hear me? Illet helps the Farseer out of his prison, avoiding the broken glass. The Eldari is completely disoriented. His wandering gaze shifts between you and Illet, then returns to the vat, from which he just emerged. My purpose is to comply. Yes, I am born so I may die. My pain is your delight, master. Kemorag, what did that madman do to him? Okay, I know the password, but I don't know what the password is going to do, so... Okay, let's go with 2, I guess. Tell us what happened to Krudarak. The Fascier stares at his hand in surprise, ignoring Elliot's questions. Every finger in place, but why? The first one goes for the sake of pain and pleasure. The second one disappears when it is time for humility. The third, what happens to the third? Elliot's shoulders skin in defeat. Elentak, I do not think he is going to tell us anything of value. Is there no one left who can answer my questions? Okay, let's go with the password, I guess. Utter the Homunculus Order. Deliverance. The Fascier looks askance at you with apprehension, only for his face to turn completely impassive a moment later. Yes, master. The Fascier folds his hands in an unfamiliar gesture, screws up his eyes, and clenches his teeth tightly. I guess we are going to be able to ask him questions. Huh? Look out, Elentak. Okay. I guess not. I don't know if you can talk to him a little more. Maybe you can, but are you getting more information from him? I'm not sure. Okay, I need to go there, but not now, I guess.
None are better at searching.
Okay.
Intriguing.
Let's should I do this? Maybe I should, but let's go
Watch
there.
your steps.
Okay, Jay.
Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. You go there.
Looking for a hidden cache? My pleasure.
I tread a path
Let's
unexplored.
say hello.
You will be the fleeting flame before my Tempest. You dare oppose us?
Okay, the turn order could be worse, I guess. Okay, Seren, you go there. Maybe it's not a good idea for him to go there, but Magi. I mean, yet you could go there. Aezyrraesh. Let's see. Here, and J. Okay. Maybe Solomon. No, Jay, you go there. Should be okay. And Solomon, I think Solomon is going over there. Yeah, I think this is okay. Okay. Let's start with Ignite, as always.
Ruin beckons.
Okay. I should have done this maybe. No, I mean, I'm going to do this. Okay.
I will triumph. I'll return this favor tenfold.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Okay. Well, I can do this again, so I'm going to do this again.
I need no guidance.
This one.
Purpose guides me.
Yeah, I think I'm doing this.
One step, satisfying demise.
This one. Okay. Nice nice group over there, so let's go over there. Again, should do this.
Descend upon the weak.
Okay. Oh, come on. It's too bad. So I can't target both of them. Okay. It's too bad. Can't do it. If I can't do it, I think I'm going to choose another solution. Let's go with this.
Purpose guides me.
You will pay dearly for your actions.
Let's go with this. Okay.
I will transcend the flesh, shatter the spirit.
Okay. Not bad.
Death shall reign.
Okay.
Purpose guides me.
No, it's not going to work. Just to kill you, but okay, I'm not sure. Do I need to target the Disciple of Pain, Frenzy Injection? Okay, I think I need to kill you first. Okay. Okay, this is costing 0, so I should do this now. Yeah, let's go with this.
I will triumph.
How much do I have? Okay, 3. I guess I could die. But maybe this is better to go over there.
Heal my wounds. The ruin beckons.
A pitiful attempt.
Okay, only one. Oh, they are dodging. Okay.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
Idiots. Time to shine. Okay. Well, I guess this one is easy.
I approach the designated position.
Okay. Precise attack, I guess. Maybe claim the bounty is going to be enough. Could be. Yeah, I'm going to try.
I am not your Zeus pet
Was not.
monkey.
That's okay.
I understand your intent.
Okay, let's try it again.
This tedium is in. I hear you moving. No more.
Okay, let's go with this. Let's go with this one.
If it serves your cause.
And maybe with this one too.
I will not.
I will tear your heart out for this.
I'm sure you will.
Let me educate you on the arts of fighting.
Okay.
A pathetic attempt.
Okay, Magi. Okay, Magi is I don't know. Yeah, it's not going to be very easy to do something with him because he's very far from everything, but let's try to do this. Okay. Can I target you? Yeah. Can you, okay, maybe I can do this again.
Behold!
Okay, not too bad. Let's go with the aim for opening, I guess. No, I don't have any. Yeah, I'm missing.
Don't distract me.
Okay. 66. It's not good, but this is enough, I guess.
With grace.
Okay. Let's go with this one.
Behold!
Okay. 96. Don't think this is useful. I'm going with this one. Killing Edge. I can't move over there. I can't.
With grace and malice.
A work for a flesh crafter.
Oh, that's enough.
I will not enough after this.
Okay. Yeah, Solomon is very far also, so I guess I could try advanced tracking. Could try to
One of
attack
us
this
would
one
be enough.
with apprehend. Yeah, it's not going to be enough, but the last, this is going to be
Plato,
good.
we're undertaking this task.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe let's. Who is next? This one? Perfect. Let's go after him. Okay. Not sure. Let's go with consolidation. Yeah. Let's go with the dash.
The order is clear.
Can't do much. But G, yeah, that is J, so
Don't get too cocky.
okay. Let's do this. Let's make him move.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Okay, I think you go there.
Moving into position. Over there.
Okay. And this. Okay, I can't use this on you. Maybe you are too far, but that's okay.
Am I getting paid for this?
Okay. Why? Okay. This is a bug again. Another one.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
Okay. Let's go with this, I guess.
I'll take it as a priority. It won't take long.
Pitiful attempt.
Yeah, I can't target him because he has been targeted with unnatural frenzy, I think. There is that. Okay, G, where are you? I guess you could go there and target everyone on and target them. Yeah, let's go with
A
this.
moving target lives longer.
Dearly for
Remember
your
the name.
actions.
Not too bad.
I can do that with the right incentive. Don't get too cocky.
Okay, that's enough. Aezyrraesh. Yeah, Aezyrraesh, you are pretty far.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Let's see, let's relocate. But even with
Quiet,
this...
Whispers. It's my toy, and I'm gonna control it myself.
Okay, let's go. Let's go with you. Oh, I mean... Okay, I could do this, you are going to die, of course. I could do this and you are going to die, so... Let's start with it. No, I'm going to do this one first.
Let's see what
Strategic
you can
adaptation. And then
What?
you die.
do. What are you? Or
Almost. Okay. I can't do much, in fact. Who is next? I don't think I can target you, right? I can.
anything else?
Okay. Let's go with
Will
this.
do.
Let's go with this one too. Okay.
My resolve is unshaken.
Okay. Yeah, I could do...
I will triumph.
Maybe just try to do this first. I guess I'm going to do this.
Once what a satisfying demise.
Okay. Elliot. She can do... I don't think this is going to be very
I
useful.
understand your intent. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Okay, let's continue. Let's go with you, I guess.
Purpose guides me.
Okay, can target you. Maybe I need... Okay, I'm going to... What should I do? I mean, if I go there, they are going to die, and I think I will be able to target him anyway. So I think I'm going to do this. Okay. Let's go with this one first.
Ravage and conquer. Absolute tribute.
Okay, good.
The ancestors.
And then you're next.
I will triumph. A pitiful attempt.
Yep. Okay.
I
can
need
target
no
you.
guidance.
Let's see. Can I do this? Let's move first. Maybe you are a little too far. No, perfect. And Marjay is in the middle, so I'm not going to do it.
Purpose guides me.
Okay.
Destiny. Shaped.
I go into the darkness.
Ruin beckon.
Yet.
If it serves your cause.
Well, I can target this guy, so it doesn't really matter. 7. I can do this on
Guides
Solomon. This is enough. Okay, you're dead.
This tedium. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Wait, monkey. Extend a helping hand, and I will show you how. And I will show you the way home. Okay.
Trading
JGG.
is just like art. It takes skill and talent. Aha! Found it. And done.
Okay, let's do this first. Okay. Lord Xenos.
So,
Okay.
Kemorak.
Yeah, Kimorak.
Fate beckons me.
Let's do this.
Consider yourself spared.
I must. Thank you.
I need to help Magi. A little. Not too much. Okay, let me check. I need this, I think. Remove... Yeah, it's... No. This one. Yeah, it's removing trauma.
You owe me.
Took you long enough.
And let's do this. Okay. Loxinos.
One
A
and it's done.
revelation was sent to me.
The set of symbols looks unfinished, as if you only have half of the mysterious message in front of you.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay, let's see what we can do over there.
I sense something nearby.
Okay, let's disarm
My pleasure.
Loxinos.
And done.
Yeah, same. I can't read the message.
The world
Okay.
will bow.
Let me check. A bunch of loot to collect. One by one, I guess. Good. Let's read this. Journal of Observations. The journal entries are written in an angular but surprisingly tidy hand, as if the writer deliberated meticulously over every word. The notes are supplemented by diagrams and formula. The Foreseer's mind is aggressively resisting external interference. The Mind Maggot perished instantly upon being introduced into the system, which has never been observed before. Interesting. As punishment, the subject was placed in a vibra shackles that chip away at limb bones. Unreadable diagrams. Mind Maggot enhanced with a power implant. Subject placed in a red-hot metal capsule during the introduction of the parasite. Despite the pain and the parasite in its system, the subject succeeded in addressing the veil. Parasite destruction detected 2 minutes into its presence in the subject's body. Unreadable diagrams. Mind Maggot enhanced with poison that suppresses the host's psychic functions and placed successfully inside its victim. The parasite's vital functions persist, yet with no sign of compliance on the part of the host. Unacceptable. Subject punished by partial skin removal and suspension by the detached areas of skin. Unreadable diagrams. Experiment finished. Result negative. For as long as the subject remains capable of combating the Mind Maggot's presence, pain is the only available method of suppression. Subject to be placed in a capsule with slowly rotating blades until further instructions. The laboratory is crammed with mechanisms and devices unknown to you, the sight of which makes you sick. Okay, this is the Weber resonance device that we need to escape.
Powers unseen, uncover my path.
What is this? Wraithbone woven battlesuit. This armor restores 1 wound each round whenever the wearer has any number of the following damage over time. 1 wound is not it's not enough. Base armor property plus 10% armor against non-Drakari enemies. Yeah, but yeah, this is not going to be useful right now. After the wearer performs a melee area attack, they gain 5 dodge reduction and parry reduction for each target affected by that attack for the next melee attack. Could be useful for Magi, but I prefer this one.
Embrace true power.
Okay. Logic. Activate.
A job for me.
Okay. Lord Xenos? Where? Okay. Let's go with the Lord Xenos first.
One and it's done.
The strange capsule emits a barely perceptible buzz. Its thick walls barely contain the sounds coming from within, the sounds of a living and tormented creature. Let's activate the mechanism. Let's see, did I forget something over there? No, I don't think. I think this is
I tread a path
what I could do.
unexplored.
Let's go. Somewhere an unseen mechanism comes to life. Despite his many bleeding wounds, the stately Eldari calmly straightens his shoulders and raises his narrow chin as he scrutinizes you with his keen gaze. Mysterious blue lights glimmer in his emerald green eyes. A monkey and an outcast have found their way into the heart of the Dark City to save what little remains. The universe is full of cruel surprises, but this is an outcome I managed to foresee. Really? You have foreseen our meeting but could not avoid being captured? What is the point of your prophecies then? Iliad glares daggers at her fellow Eldari, but he does not look away. I am glad our paths have crossed again, my child. It is a great relief for me to know you are alive. But what is this? The Farseer frowns, and concern surfaces on his face. Your soul wanders in the gloom, entangled in the brush of a despicable connection. I see that it grows from the seeds of solitude, doubts, and fears, and this thread of fate stretches between you and... His keen gaze darts to you, a monkey. Oh, Iliad, may Aezyrraesh spare you from ever facing the Farseer's judgment, for our kin are intolerant of such aberrations that make our souls fade. You know this. Let's say nothing. Iliad looks slightly flustered, but then a boiling anger gains the upper hand. Do not pretend to be interested in the life and soul of an outcast. I alone decide with whom and when to walk the same path, and with whom I should walk no longer. Okay, I can make the greeting gesture, but I'm not sure it's a good idea. I'm going to do it because I can. Make an Eldari greeting gesture with your hands. You have got yourself a most amusing monkey to keep you company, Iliad. He understands our language and even knows a thing or two about customary greetings. How this guy is still alive? I already want to kill him. Not that any of it makes him a worthy companion for you to have on your path. It is the Heretic who keeps me at his side. Were it not for him, my soul would have long left this body, or else I would have been devoured by a minion of she who thirst, and I would never have learned the truth of what happened to Krudarak. Perhaps we ought to start by introducing ourselves. Of course, Heretic. One forgets one's good manners all too easily in the Dark City. Iliad can barely contain her fury as she gestures toward a fellow Eldari. Standing before you is Eklendyl Mahersh, who walks the path of the Farseer. He is the all-seeing eye and timeless sentinel of Krudarak. He was... That is, either way, a monkey's name is not the kind of thing he would be particularly interested in case you were expecting me to introduce you in turn. We'll forget your name as serenely as one forgets a troubled dream in the morning. Elentak. No, that is a word I have not heard in years. The Farseer does not even look in your direction. There were other Farseers besides you in the Spire. Between the homunculus tortures, I was able to glance inside my kin's desperate minds. I saw every soul that was extinguished in the Spire. I sang a lament for every brother and sister sacrificed by the Dark Ones. I carry their memory in my heart, and if I get out of here alive, their names will not be forgotten. Oh, you are not going anywhere, I think. Your senses fail you, Eklendyl. Many died, but not all. Iliad turns around sharply and points to the game board containing the Farseer's soul. I was unable to save her, but you could have tried. The Eldari recoils as he looks at the bloodied game board. What is this? Explain yourself, monkey. What in all the gods' names made you decide to torture one of my sisters? Are you aware that a Farseer's soul is imprisoned in this object, and that your every touch causes unspeakable pain to her immortal soul? Okay, I want to torture Iliad, but we are going to take the long road for this one. Can you really help her? I will release her soul from its suffering, but alas, giving her back her body is beyond my ability. Then do it. Lay to rest the wretched soul imprisoned in this object. Iliad blinks in surprise. In her eyes, there is a faint and fleeting trace of softness and gratitude. Really? I must confess, I have set little store by your species in the past. Perhaps, in some regards, I was wrong to do so. The Xenos nods in gratitude, finds a spirit stone on one of the homunculus desks, and chants a few unfamiliar words, which your elucidator does not catch. Dark blood pours out of the game board in the Eldari's hands, but as soon as he finishes his chant, a warm glow suffuses the stone he is holding. It is done. You said you would help us find our way home. What did you mean? The countless hours I spent in the homunculus cage were not all spent in the throes of agony. I listened, I observed, I absorbed, and I soon learned that an age-old gate built by our ancestors is hidden in the heart of the Spire, a webway gate connected to the world outside. I can unseal it and forge a path to salvation. I can help you make your way out of the Dark City and leave this place behind, but you must take me to the gate. My mind is still firm, and my spirit is unbreakable. My body, on the other hand, will not soon forget pain's embrace. What is the point of your questions, Elentak? I can guide you to the gate myself. Yeah, but I don't really trust you, so I can count on Magi and maybe him to do that too. But not before Eklendyl's Mahersh, who walks the path of the Farseer, the all-thing eye and timeless sentinel of Krudarak, pours the light of truth into the bottomless well of my fear and doubt. The Farseer is at your disposal, Iliad. I feared this moment would never come. Iliad takes a deep breath and looks into the Farseer's eyes. Look at me, Eklendyl, and tell me what adversity befell our home. As a council member, you cannot possibly be unaware of the truth. And Eklendyl, do not even consider hiding anything from me. Sometimes ignorance truly is bliss, my child, but I cannot deny you your right to know the truth. The Farseer tosses back his head, and his voice sounds like rolling thunder. When we found ourselves amid the stars of this stellar fabric, we encountered a monkey ship. A ship much too puny to take on the Aezyrraesh world. I think this is the ship I am using now. Let's continue. Or so we thought, until the council was struck with a vision of the horror to come. This ship would be our doom, not only for us on Kruddarak, but for all Eldari kind among the nearby stars, and even for those whose path stretched far beyond the stars. We could not allow such a thing to happen. When the ship approached, we pierced it with 100 salvos, and then rejoiced, for among the wreckage the ranger found no trace of the foreseen curse. Aezyrraesh, how wrong we were. The ships that returned from their reconnaissance to our starports were already carrying it on their wings. Whether it was a scratch from a passing wreck or the infected ashes of the monkey ship that the cosmic winds had not had time to disperse, the plague crept into our home and immediately began to eat away at the craftworld's very flesh. In the Infinity Circuit, the souls of the ancestors battled the spreading pestilence ferociously, but the world was falling apart, and there was no stopping it. Spires collapsed, rivers dried up, the ground itself sank, and all living things turned into a strange blend of organic matter and metal. We fought for our home until the very end, but when it became clear that Kruddarak was beyond saving, the council decided to gather all who remained, board them on the surviving shuttles, and scatter across the galaxy to look for salvation. And that was what we did. But who steered the infected vessel toward Kruddarak?
I am afraid you already know the answer, Elentark. You just cannot accept it. Your predecessor, she who previously owned this vessel and your entire protectorate, the monkey who kept a piece of my homeworld in her study, like a trifle or trophy of no great significance.
So it was your accursed kind. Eklendyl's eyes light with golden radiance. Wait, Eklendyl. Shedding innocent blood will not bring our home back. The Heretic is guilty only of helping me to reach this place and free you. The blood of the executioner of our people flows through the veins of the one you long to save. What has the monkey done to deserve your mercy? The golden sparks slowly die away, and the Farseer wearily closes his eyes. You said a disease broke out aboard the ship? You want to know how your kinspeople destroyed my world, so you can follow their example? Answer the question, Eklendyl, not for the monkey's amusement, but for the sake of those whose souls dissolved in infinity. At first, we thought the monkey were in the service of the greatest enemy of our kind, the one who lurks beyond the edge of reality. But the world's affliction manifested itself differently. It distorted Kruddarak, while avoiding encounters with the souls of our ancestors. We were waiting for Yremeryss, the destroyer of souls, to burst her way in through the gaping wounds of the world. Yet her gaze was directed away from our suffering. No one ever managed to identify the nature of the curse, even as we watch it destroy our home. And so, having lost all hope of saving it, we fled. If your kin fled Kruddarak, how did you end up here? Our twisted cousins found our arcs in the void's cold embrace. At first, it seemed they were going to save us, to extend a helping hand, and so we told them what had happened to Kruddarak, and where to look for it. But our cousins' souls are dark and thirst for blood. My arc was one of the first they seized. The Drukhari massacred hundreds of thousands of their own kind for fleeting pleasure's sake, and enslaved the Farseers for their accursed experiments, and that monkey was how I ended up hanging in this cage. Is Krudarak completely destroyed? That is hard to believe. The Arubinian took care of what remained, but that is none of your concern, monkey. Iliad is silent for a while, and then says coldly, "But Eklendyl, how did Krudarak end up in the Expanse, this close to monkey ships and the Dark One's hunting grounds?" That was the path chosen by the Council, my child. We had charted Krudarak's course among the stars for years, and no one had an inkling of the terrible fate that would await us in the place that promised us salvation. Another tear runs down the Farseer's pale cheek. No one suspected. He's lying, and I failed perception. How? Come on. The path I have walked have taught me a great deal, to see the truth where it is concealed, and not to hesitate to cut off the head of a lying snake that tries to coil around my heart. Okay, so she knows the truth. Okay. Iliad stares unblinkingly at her fellow Eldari, fury gleaming in her eyes. If the entire Farseer Council failed to foresee their world's doom, then everything the children of Azoyan have been taught about path for centuries is a lie. You are hiding something, Eklendyl. Speak. Speak now. How dare you take that tone with me, outcast? I am not obliged to justify myself before you, let alone protest my innocence. Okay, I have two questions, so this is good. And I'm going to choose what I want to do from the start. Perhaps I should put you back in the cage? The Farseer's emerald green eyes are filled with despair. We had been steering Krudarak along a course prophesied by the stars themselves, until Shael's tumultuous currents cast us to the edge of the Great Wound. A storm was coming, threatening to sweep Krudarak away from its path, and so the Council decided on a route to safety, across the nearest islet of Hope, and into the place known among the Monkey as Coronus Expanse. We stood by our decision, but there came a point where the prophecies became ever darker and more unsettling. Someone proposed altering the course, but the closing grip of raging Shael was blocking our path on all sides. It was then that the Council's opinion was split. My vote was the deciding one in that difficult debate, for I believed that the prophecy that had promised us salvation in the Expanse could not have been a lie. Fool. You already know what happened next. The Farseer closes his eyes and turns away, unwilling to meet Iliad's gaze. So it was you. You killed them. You killed them all, Kemorag. And then you tried to hide the truth, like an abject coward. You should have remained in that cage until the end of your days, begging the forgiveness of those who died because of you. But you wanted to be rescued, and now I am going to kill you for betraying your homeworld. Yeah, I'm not going to interfere. I dedicate my wrath to Kaela Menshakain, your wretch. Without a shadow of hesitation, Iliad carries out a sentence. Come on, Sovereign. We have nothing left to do here. Okay. So, I think this is it.
The world trembles.
I don't think I
beneath
can
my
do much
feet.
over there. Yeah, let's go back. So I think I came from here, so I need to go there now. Okay, connect.
None are better at searching.
And done.
Thank you, Jay. Okay, this is for later, I guess. Okay, let's go there. Awareness.
Too hard for a simple monkey.
The world will bow.
A sinister labyrinth looks like a death trap. It was probably created for just such a purpose. Okay. Did I forget something?
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Watch your steps.
Okay, let's stay here.
Ready as always.
Okay, Jay.
I love to lead. My pleasure.
Okay, I think I have taken everything I could.
Intriguing.
And now I have to go over there, I guess. Yeah, I think this is... I was over there. Okay. Good.
I sense something nearby.
Okay.
A job for me.
Let's seize the
None are better at
opportunity.
searching.
Activate, I guess. Okay. Blast pistol. Not bad. Maybe it's for J. This one is for J. I think I'm using a very bad weapon for her at this point. Oldest to newest, but yeah, maybe it's the one. This one I had. Okay. Let's go with this one. Every hit from this pistol inflicts 1 stack of melting. Okay, why not?
Embrace true power.
Magi strides among the mysterious Xenos devices and presses his palm to one of the strange pieces resembling a pedestal. With a hiss, one of its sides suddenly opens like an airlock. The Drukhari begins to examine the contents of the container. The thuds and clangs of objects being moved about ring harshly in the otherwise silent space. Meanwhile, your eyes are involuntarily drawn to the peculiar devices that fill the room. Look around. After the anatomical opera, you have not the slightest doubt about the purpose of the devices around you. You think you have seen some of them before, in the homunculus laboratory. Others are even more obscure in their design, but the gleaming needles, cutting blades, and tubes and flasks filled with revolting liquids give a clear indication of the horrors that can wreak upon a living body. I do not need to be a farseer to feel the pain permeating this place with my very being. You feel the pain, cousin? Magi does not even turn around to look at Elliot. Your re-education has clearly already borne fruit. Step closer to the torture devices. As you gaze upon the machine's strange articulations, the tubes that end in sharp-tipped needles, and the instruments of the most bizarre shapes, you begin to have a slight suspicion about what these devices do to their victims. Chemical injections, dismemberment, mental torment. For a moment, your stomach churns at the thought of what it means to be subjected to these tools. The chamber of satiation. The Drukhari turns to you, holding something in his hands, a place of reflection and pleasure. This is where racks do their tinkering, working on new captives in anticipation of a hungry Kabbalite who will appreciate their artistry. If Terventias servants were here, I could show you more, Severin. Magi chuckles as if he has just made a joke, and his eyes are burning embers. For instance, how to skin a monkey without killing it, or how to turn an Eldari into material for a charming trinket that will delight you for the rest of your life, but alas, another time. Your interest pleases me. Here, take this. Consider it a reward for your diligence. Magi carelessly dumps the items he retrieved from the container into your arms. The chambers in the heart of the Spire, not far from the Webway Gate. Perhaps there I will find what my soul so desperately craves. Let us hurry. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can collect something else.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
You can't trust Magi. Muffled cries of pain come from the impenetrable darkness. Okay, where do I need to go then? Okay. Medicate.
Ruinous favor prevails.
The corpse was dismembered and then reassembled, apparently while still alive. Numerous stitches and burns indicate that the surgeon was not concerned with humane treatment. Yeah, I think we have read this already, so let's continue.
Will bow.
Let's continue.
Keep a sharp eye.
Yep.
One and it's done.
Okay. Let me check again. I think this is it. Magi, what do you have? Steam. Okay. Okay, not bad. Main hall.
The whispers told me a secret.
Okay. Let's try to do this.
And done.
Okay.
Intriguing.
A job for me.
In front of you is part of the Xeno device that controls the traps in this place.
Watch your steps.
Okay, let's do this.
Must be my smuggler's instincts.
Okay. Maybe this. Good.
My pleasure. One and it's done.
Okay, this is going to work then.
Your kind has no place in the galaxy.
Okay. Yeah, I like the turn order. Come on. What is this? Okay. I mean... Okay. Stay alive, Aezyrraesh, please. Stay alive. Seren, who is next? I mean... Solomon. I guess Solomon. It's not protected, so you go there. I guess Seren, this is good too. And Magi, maybe you go there. Maybe here. Okay, let's go with this.
Quick, quick!
Too bad I never leave debts unpaid.
Okay, now shooting at J, so this is good. Okay, not bad. Okay, so I'm going to use this one, I think, for the over penetration. Should be fun.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Okay. Let's go with this
I
one.
understand your intent.
Hear you moving. No
Okay.
more.
If it serves your cause.
You know what? Maybe this one.
This tedium is beneath you.
Okay. I'll check the other side. Yeah, not bad.
If it serves your cause.
Okay.
I understand your intent. Another soul slips beyond
Nice
the
one.
veil.
Okay. Okay. Magi. Ooh. I don't know. Should I help Magi? Maybe not. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. Okay. So let's go with this.
Pathetic.
Let's go with this one.
One step closer.
Let's go with this.
I will triumph.
So I need to be... Okay, maybe I'm going to be okay with this one. I'm not sure. Yeah, perfect.
purpose guide. Death shall reign.
Okay. I mean,
through chaos I stride.
this is one. Okay, I think this is enough.
I need no...
Okay. I should do this.
You will not withstand my vengeance.
The ruin accept my offering.
Okay.
What a satisfying demise.
Idiots. Let's do this again.
If it serves your cause.
Good. Let's continue with Severin.
Sow the seeds of discord.
Do I... No, I don't have any more. I don't have any attack anymore, so...
One step closer.
Okay. How many points? How many... Okay. I think I can kill them both, but...
Guides me.
Yeah, I think I can do it. Okay, let's do it again.
I will delight my masters with your demise. I need no blood-soaked tribute.
Okay. Well. Maybe let's go with this one. Maybe. Okay. First. Start this one again. She can do it. You can't. So let's go with this, I guess. And let's do this. Okay. Yeah, Aezyrraesh doesn't care anymore, so...
Damn! What was the command again? Oh, right.
Okay.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Okay. I don't want to do this. I'll do this. Maybe.
Be gone.
Yeah. Could have done things differently, but okay, maybe. I don't think this is going to work. Now.
Let's see what you can do.
Let's do this.
On it.
Can I target you? Yeah, I can. Should have done this earlier, but...
Quiet whispers. It's my turn, and I'm gonna control it myself.
Okay. Who's next in my team? Marjai is sleeping, so maybe let's do this.
Was that you? Or...
Okay. J. Of course. Ah, don't attack the bird.
Bring it on.
Okay. Marjai. Okay. So, let me check. 66. Let's go with this one. Okay. Okay, I can't do this. I can't do this. Okay, let's go there
Oblivion
then.
approaches.
Okay. Let's go. Okay. Let's go with this one first.
With grace.
Revenge will be delectable. You are doomed.
Not bad. Okay.
With grace and
My revenge will be delectable.
Can't do it anymore. 1 AP.
it is hand. What?
You are doomed.
Okay, let me check this. Can I do this?
Behold.
Okay. Not bad. Okay. Solomon. I guess I'm going to start. I'm not going to do this advanced tracking.
Let's test our skills, Glato.
And let's attack. Okay, I can't. Let's go then. Let's go here then. Seriously? What's the problem? Okay.
We've got a job to do, Glato.
Okay, one more. Let's go with the consolidation.
One of us would be enough.
Okay. Oh, come on, again this bug. I hate it. I need to take care of this.
Hold the formation. No heretic escapes punishment.
I can hear the whisper.
Okay. So let's go with this one then. Let's go with this.
Understood. One less.
Not bad. Okay.
The order is clear.
Not bad. Gee. What can you do, Jay? You could do this, but it's only... Okay, I think I'm going to continue with him. Solomon.
Tell me, and it is done.
Okay. Too bad. Let's go with
I
this.
can do that, with the right incentive.
Okay. So. I should have changed my position, but that's okay. Maybe let's go with this one, maybe? I'm not sure.
Glato, we're undertaking this task.
Foul breath.
Accepted.
Always forgetting to do this. Why not? And let's do
I'll
this.
take it as a priority.
You call this a strike?
Okay, Jay. can do this. I guess
You've got a problem.
press the
I've got
advantage.
the prize. Don't
Yeah.
get too cocky.
I'll return the pain
Good one.
tenfold.
No, I don't want to kill this guy. Okay, let's do this.
Am I getting paid for this?
Let's continue. Okay. So who is next? You are next. You are going to suffer then.
Stop trying, monkey.
Okay. No, this one first. Basic attack.
This tedium is beneath you.
And this one.
If it serves your cause, I deal death with my hands.
Will not.
Okay. Who is next? You, but you are dead. You are dead. So let's go with you. Okay. What? Okay, I can't target you. Do I move? Maybe not. Yeah. I think I'm going to stay where I am.
If I must.
Okay. I'm okay. Joint analysis? Why not? Okay. Yeah, let's go.
A pathetic attempt!
Severin. Well, this guy is dead, so let's go over there.
Descend upon the weak.
Can I target someone? Not now, but I think I'm going to be able to do it anyway.
beckons. Ravage and conquer.
Okay, let's is it worth it? Not sure.
I will triumph.
Will be delectable.
No, I don't think I will have the range to do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, it's not enough. Okay, so what can I do? I can target him. I can target you.
One step closer.
Okay.
I need no guidance. Ruin beckons.
Not bad.
You should have thought better.
Magi. Well. Okay, let's use the opening. I did lose something over there. Did I remove something?
Don't distract me.
Okay, I will have to check it early after.
Behold!
Okay.
Watch.
Yeah, I think I removed an ability.
Grace and
Will be delectable.
Okay.
don't distract me.
You will not withstand my vengeance.
Behold.
Okay.
Watch.
You are doomed.
Okay, not bad.
Arbitrators are made of plastic.
Well, well, well. I guess I'm going to go over there. Oh,
Let's test our skills, Glato.
okay. Okay, Glato, sorry. It's
One of us would be enough.
okay, you're dead too.
Target eliminated. Understood.
High momentum.
Okay. One remaining, two remaining. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let me see the damage. It's not crazy. Okay, let's target. Let's target this guy if I can. I can't. I guess I'm going to target Severan then. Will be faster, I guess.
Tell me, and it is done. I can do that with the right incentive.
Okay. Okay, let's boost you.
Don't get too cocky.
Pinch pin. Forgot. Okay.
I hold all the cards.
Okay.
I will triumph.
I think you're dead.
One step. Satisfying
Yep.
demise. Death shall reign.
Yes.
Aezyrraesh, what did you do? Okay. I don't... Okay. I have this for you, I guess.
Just in time.
There is a fervor in my soul.
Okay, I didn't want to do this, but... Okay, I'm going to try to remove trauma from him too. What is it? Yeah, okay, good.
Consider yourself spared.
I'll take it from here.
Solomon. I'm taking so much damage each time.
Survive and serve.
Ready to get back to duty.
Okay. This is it. Do I need to do something with you? Toughness. Yeah, it's not crazy. I'm going to keep it that way. Yeah.
Powers unseen. Uncover my
My
path.
patience has its limits.
Trap or treasure?
What did you see? Okay. Cabalite. I don't think I can use this. No. In front of you is part of a Xeno device that controls the traps in this deadly place.
Embrace true
Continue.
power.
Okay. Darklands need 15 strength, okay? And always the same armor. This bizarre tale emits a subtle humming sound. As you listen, you feel your head is about to tear apart in unbearable agony, as if the sound is resonating with something in your mind.
My reckoning will be swift.
Mother... Okay,
Can I fall back now?
of course.
Stop hitting me, Ashmak!
Okay, I like that. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's do this again. it's so funny to do it.
My ascension has only just begun.
Okay.
You owe me.
Just in time.
Okay. Let's do...
Consider yourself
Aezyrraesh.
spared.
I owe you one.
Okay. Let's do this too.
Survive and serve.
Stitching me up. Thanks.
You owe me.
You have offered me another chance.
Okay.
Consider yourself spared.
Just in time.
You owe me.
Thank you.
I'm
The
hoping I'm not
songs
going
of
to
my
trigger another one
ancestors
because
speak of stars long forgotten and worlds
I'm going
long
to be
gone.
pissed.
What a shame that you...
Time to leave my mark upon the galaxy.
Okay. What did I do? Again.
Survive and serve.
Your technology is limited, but
Consider
I am
yourself
grateful.
spared.
I guess I'm still alive.
Okay.
Survive and serve.
Took you long enough.
Again. I'm going to use one, just one. Because...
Your help suffices.
Okay.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Okay. So, I'm not sure where I should go. Let's go the other way to be trapped by another one. Okay, I'm going to take this. Let's try to be careful.
None are better at searching.
Okay, everyone stay here.
Let's make a deal. And done.
The world will bow.
There are faintly visible field lines on the smooth surface, probably some sort of power system.
I sense something nearby.
Okay.
My pleasure.
What is... There's something over there.
Watch your steps.
Yeah.
Found it.
Okay, what is this? Maybe for... yeah, Aezyrraesh? I will check this. Medium. The wearer's attacks of opportunity. I don't make attack of opportunity, so I'm not going to use this one. The wearer gains 4 damage against enemies who have no adjacent allies. Only applies to the first strike of or projectile in a burst attack. Also, the range of the wearer's dash and charge abilities is increased by 1 cell. Okay, could be for Magi. Okay. Xenohide gloves grant the wearer plus 10 parry and plus 10 area attack damage. Yeah, maybe... no. Jay could use it, but I prefer the one I have already, so...
What do you want with the Elendhark Dark One? Why do you devour him with your eyes as if you were plotting evil?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, 4 damage. No, I prefer this one, I think. Yeah, I'm going to stay with my equipment.
Oh, Red. If my little whisperers are to be believed, evil doesn't come close to describing what's on that stick insect's mind.
Okay, why? Okay, Magi is wounded, but I can do nothing about this.
A job for me.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Keep a sharp eye.
Okay. Jay,
Chérie,
can you do this? Yeah, you can.
one and it's done.
Okay, another trap. No.
I tread a path unexplored.
I'm going to be killed, electrocuted.
I sense something nearby.
Okay, I guess I need to go in the other direction. I think I have collected everything I could except this. Okay, let's go back there. What is it? Okay, something over there.
Embrace true power.
Please don't do. Okay.
None are better at searching.
No. Let's do this.
My pleasure. Trap or treasure?
Oh, come on.
And done.
Hopefully this is
world
the last one.
trembles beneath my feet.
One and it's done.
Okay. So I guess we go there. The Homunculus guards. Can I talk to you? Terventias wants to talk. Go. I'm sure he wants to. Okay, a medkit. A medikit.
The world will
I'm
bow.
never using medikit. Okay, Terventias, what do you want? The Homunculus looks up from the control panel and gazes at you with disdain from the other side of the impenetrable force screen. You survived, specimen. What a woeful lack of ability to follow orders. You were supposed to die, be it in the arena or in the chasm. However, the servants of Aezyrraesh will soon remedy your blunder. Hello, Terventias. I have not missed you either. Specimen, as you might have noticed, the homunculus limbs simultaneously gesture at the massive construct supporting the force field around him. This version of the Stifler blocks both the energy that bleeds in from the beyond the veil and any physical attempts to intrude inside its range. Your attempt at converting is pointless. Simply continue on the way to your demise and do not disturb me. Your gaze momentarily loses focus, and the only thing you can still see clearly is the massive Stifler construct to which Terventias is referring. You suspect, no, you know for a certainty that the device contains a flow invisible to ordinary eyes. A flow made by Terventias himself, one that is enough to channel warp corruption into the heart of the Stifler. Examine the construct. The Stifler is enormous and resembles the devices you have seen before. There is no doubt that its purpose is to suppress warp manifestations. However, you notice a few details that are out of step with the construct's otherwise typical Drukhari design. Several of its parts were made from a material foreign to Commorragh and fused into its frame by an unknown force. Okay, we have options. Let's see what I can say. Why are you hiding behind the force field, Terventias? Are you afraid of me? You think highly of yourself, specimen, but make no mistake. That will not make me deem you a worthy opponent. What happens if I destroy this construct, I wonder? Then you will give thousands of souls to Yremeryss Aezyrraesh. You will wound one enemy to empower another. Once she who thirst is done feasting in Comerag, she will surely sink her claws into your worlds as well, because nothing can sate her hunger. The Xenos narrows his eyes at you and he says, "You must be thinking that the moment you do it, Comerag will descend into demonic mayhem, and the valorous rogue trader will have rid the universe of the abominable Drukhari and finally flee these dark holes. Yeah? Before all that happens, specimen, the demons that will arrive will rip your flesh to shreds and devour everyone in sight. And while you are busy, writhing in agony, I will have enough time to put everything back in order." Really? Jay swallows nervously. "Look, Sherin, I would love to slap the damn Ashmag myself for all the false things he has done to us, but I don't want to be torn apart by demons, you know?" You do not seem to share your kind's fear of the warp in the slightest. Does that make you mad or simply arrogant? The Xenos responds with a self-satisfied chuckle. Fear is the reaction of a weak mind, presented with the inconceivable. Even our masters are liable to it. Oh, the pains it took me to convince the Archon to bring the Spirit Warriors into the Dark City, and to then conceal the evidence of the dimensional collapse that had destabilized the Spire. I alone acted without fear. I delved deeper as a scalpel delves into flesh. I have designed devices that stifle the breath of the unreal. I am creating a weapon that will make the warp itself tremble, and I am using the raging power of suns as sustenance for my weapon. I know no fear, for in my mind there is no inconceivable, only the unconceived. Okay. You said you were using the power of suns. Does that mean you are the one behind the disappearing stars? Of course. My masterpiece needed an unthinkable amount of energy, but how could I let something as trifling as the unthinkable stand in my way? The star you call Rykard was stolen at my behest, as were many before it. Terventias' gloating tone became insufferable. Have you been to the world you monkey know as Sensual Sprite? I only recently took its son, while you were busy spilling witch guts on the arena floor. It was most amusing to watch your pathetic planet freeze to its very core. How fascinating it is that such a paltry sacrifice as the lives of several million monkeys can serve something as great as a masterpiece. Well, let's see what's going to happen. Pray to the gods of the war. Edge. I don't think Elliot is going to be glad about this, or Jay, or anyone, but let's go with this. Edge. See through my eyes a doorway into the Dark City, and pray, accept it as my offering. What? Terventias does not get to complete his question. You gain demonopathy, okay? Once per battle, the rogue trader may choose an ally, including themselves, and grant them a +20 bonus to all their characteristics for 2 rounds. After the effect fades, the target falls prone. Not bad. Oh, I think this is because I am... Yeah, I am a fanatic now, so this is why. Okay. Are you going to die, Terventias? The homunculus stares at you with eyes filled with unnatural light, like a shimmering ocean of silvery blue with glimpses of nightmarish shadows lurking within. His body jerks and his many appendages contract convulsively. Disciple of the truth, you have outdone yourself. The truth marches ever closer with quiet inevitability, and once its blessing runs through the veins of this once machinery, the Dark City will become its domain. Commorragh will fall. Go, disciple of the truth, return to your real space, and serve us as you did before. The path is open. Interesting dialogue. So you're not going to die. Oh! He's dead. Nice one. Okay, I guess we have time. Shuriken cannons. Doesn't look too powerful, but maybe I'm wrong. Warp focusing staff. Enemy targeted by the navigators. Okay, this is for Cassia, so maybe I will check this later on. Let me check.
Don't waste my time.
I think I have something. What am I missing? Oh, okay. I think it was this way. Okay. Okay. Let's continue, I guess.
Fear precedes me.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
I can do nothing, right? So you can kill Terventias. Interesting. The elevator is controlled by unknown mechanisms that the human mind seems unable to comprehend. Activate the platform. Okay. Please, no more traps.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay. What do you want, Magi? Magi spends several minutes riffling through the items on the tables until he stops, having noticed something. With a satisfied growl, he draws a long, pliable, spiked whip from the pile. You hear a click, and an icy blue glow ripples out across the whip's smooth surface, with a slight crackling sound. I did not find my shadow field generator, and my toxic kit is gone, but at least I have found my favorite toy. The Drakari shows you is fine. Do you know what this is, Severin? Humanity has similar tools for livestock and peasants. I doubt your kind is capable of such a sophisticated creation. Most likely it is a crude copy. An agonizer, an electrical disintegrator that acts upon the nerve impulses. This particular one is too fine a piece to be used in combat, but in a torture chamber, the Drakari hefts the whip, clearly familiar with the feel and weight in his hand. An exquisite instrument of pain. Total impulse control. It can deliver sensations as subtle as the whisper, or incinerate synapses. Why is this thing so important to you? I'm afraid to ask. Why, it is a priceless artifact that belongs to me, and I have reclaimed it before my kin managed to steal it. It is property of the Raving Tempest that must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the other cabals, and when we dispose of Yremeryss, the Spire will certainly come under attack. And lastly, I can indulge in a little sentimentality, can't I? Well, you may keep the Agonizer, I don't really care. Magi waves the whip in his hand once more and gives you an appraising look. At last, he says softly, "Do you want to try it out, Seren?" A little demonstration. His eyes dart to your arm. Show me on yourself. He might like it. Magi closes his eyes, and with a flick of his wrist, he twists the Agonizer flexible tail around his arm. A moment later, a wave passes through the Drukhari's body, sending his eyes rolling into the back of his skull, and making him arc his spine and throw his head back. Spasm after spasm courses through his body, until finally a stiff gasp claws its way out of his throat. Yeah, I think it was pleasure. The Agonizer's tail slips from Magi's wrist, and he looks at you with unfocused eyes. I am accustomed to pain, unlike you, Seren. He doesn't know, Seren. You detect a glimmer of interest in the Drukhari's gaze. I would like to see you endure something like this, but not now, another time. Let us go. I no longer have any desire to wander the Spire. Okay. I guess we are going this way now. Please no traps.
Intriguing.
The spires of Komorrag pierce the darkness like needles through living flesh. Okay, I was just there, right, okay.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Okay. Let me check something. Yeah, I think you are okay. Yremeryss. Miserable vermin, Yremeryss hisses through her teeth upon seeing you. Despite her blazing eyes and her bare teeth, you plainly discern what is in the Drukhari's heart. Fear. I will see to it that death comes to you slowly. Yeah, because I am a heretic. By sundering reality and causing its disjunction, you let the warp demons invade Komorrag. The Archon's gaze shifts away from you, to Magi. A venomous smile spreads across her face. My former Drakon, my inept executioner, have you found yourself a new master? Magi draws his weapon in a single fluid motion. Before your soul perishes in the maw of she who thirsts, I will teach it pain, the kind of pain you have never known, in the whole of your existence, sister. What about you, child of Krudarak? How does it feel to know that you could not save yourself, your family, and your precious craft world? Iliad's spirit stone flashes on her chest, and the ranger's hands tremble on the grip of her rifle. Your death will give me no joy, Archon Yremeryss. but it may give peace to the spirits of my kin. So I'm not going to say one for sure. Maybe 3, but I know the answer, I think. Let's go with 2. All those craftworld fragments, all those prisoners, was it all worth it, Xenos? Spare yourself the struggle of comprehending the meaning behind my deeds, wretched creature. Crudarac was to be my key to power, the likes of which the Raving Tempest could only dream of. Majesty is mine alone to claim, and I will claim it. No, Archon, you are destined for retribution, blood for blood. I cannot destroy your entire cabal, as you destroyed Crudarac, but I have the strength to cut off the snake's head. You poor little outcast. Yremeryss leers at Iliet, staring into her eyes like a predator. The suffering of your brothers and sisters nourished us for a long time. Now you too will give me your pain. What did you need the Farseers for? Why take such a risk? So be it, I will humor you before death, if only to step out of another shadow once and for all. I wished to orchestrate a little disjunction, and with my helpless brethren in my clutches, while capable of tearing apart the veil with their mere presence, it could not have been simpler. When the time came, the Farseers would be my weapon against the Raving Tempest rivals. Under cover of the cataclysm, my blades would behead all those who stood in the way of my ascent. She's even crazier than Severin. You destroyed your future with your own hands. When the truth became known, all the weapons of Comrag would have turned against you, and against my cabal. And this coward was my dragon? You are too quick to call the Raving Tempest your cabal. You have neither the ambition nor the vision to lead all these warriors, full of lust for power and blood. Magi laughed mockingly, dragging Farseers into our Spire in an attempt to trigger a disjunction. That was your grand vision? It's a pity you have not bothered to lead a single raid in recent years. It would have been entertaining to watch you order a fleet to fly headlong into monkey structures and detonate their engines, all to secure a bright future for the Cabal. I have grown tired of the games and machinations you have ushered into my realm. Prepare to die, Archon Yremeryss. Die? Ha! Yremeryss draws a weapon. You are the only one who dies today, and after I am done with you, I will pay a visit to real space to observe the terror and ruin wrought by my cabal. Do you know, Monkey, that so many of your kind have had their lives cut short at the hands of their own kin? I used to purge the ranks of the cabal, to clear all obstacles from my path. I used you to accomplish my goals. I colluded with your kind, despite your much vaunted hatred of Xenos, which ought to have prevented any of you from even considering such a thing. Magi narrows his eyes. You purged the ranks of the Cabal and cleared all obstacles from your path? Even in that you failed, you talentless wretch. I am still here. I will be the one to purge the Raving Tempest of you. It sickens me to say this, but I believe the Xenos. Which one? I know what kinds of things people will do in the name of personal gain. And now that the Fall Spawn has confessed, the situation in the Expanse suddenly makes a lot more sense. My servants are heading out on a new hunt as we speak. Who will become their prey? Which lights will wink out in the void? How many monkeys will perish in the darkness? Yremeryss lets out a mocking laugh. You will never know. Not 5? Maybe 7. Magi, do you have any last words for your sister? No, you speak only with the permission of your pet monkey. Yremeryss laughed mockingly. My insignificant little brother, you never should have crawled out of your mother's womb. Your existence is a disgrace to our blood. Magi's lips stretched into a saccharine smile. My poor older sister, you still cannot stand the fact that I was born, but how can I be surprised? It is hard to think of more glaring proof that our mother considered her first attempt to continue the line of failure. Yremeryss stiffens, and a moment later bares her teeth in a furious hiss. The Archon of the Raving Tempest raises her hand to signal to her underlings. Okay, please give me a good turn order, please. Okay, Yremeryss is first, so okay, this is going to hurt. Yremeryss is first. I think so. She's yeah, maybe I can go there. Siren needs to stay alive. That's my main concern. But yeah, maybe it's not going to be possible. Okay, so maybe I'll go there. I guess J can maybe J. Maybe I should put J over there, but I don't know if it's a good idea. Magi, I guess I can check. Okay. When are you moving? Okay. Magi. Maybe. Okay. Someone is going to die. I don't think I can do something about that. Okay, maybe we can protect Solomon somehow. And Aezyrraesh. She could kill them. Yeah, maybe I want to play with her. I don't want to kill her if I don't have to. So let's try to be nice with Aezyrraesh. Okay. What are you going to do, Yremeryss? Okay, that was a terrible choice. Okay, so who is next? You. I don't know, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this.
I move as if unseen.
Okay. think, yeah, this is not a bad placement. Let's go with this one.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Okay.
If it serves your cause.
I can target a lot of them. I can target you.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Let's go with you.
Ancestors guide me!
This a strike.
If it serves your cause.
Just the beginning. I need to change my weapon.
I understand your intent. Fortune favors the swift.
Okay. We'll go with this. No, I'm not going with this. This is dangerous. I need to be able to move. Okay. Well, how long this fight is going to be? I could try demonology. You know what? Let's have fun. I've got 3 rounds, so okay, let's do it. I could wait a little longer, but I don't want to. Okay, I think I want to go there.
Through chaos, I stride.
Or maybe I'm going to try. I'm going to start with you. Let me check. Yeah, I'm going to start with you.
I need no guidance.
Okay.
I will triumph.
They do this. Could be useful. I think I'm not going to do it. Okay, come on. Yeah, I can't do. I can't target 3 of them. That's enough. Okay.
Purpose guides me.
Oh, come on. Okay, I should not have done this.
One step.
Mistake. That's better.
Tribute.
Yeah, yet. Good.
If it serves your cause.
Okay. I guess if I go there,
Amidst
I can
the
target 3 of them now.
I find purpose. I will try this world to you.
Not bad.
Purpose guides satisfying demise.
Okay. Okay, 2. I don't. Let's go with this one. Okay. Who is next? You are next. So you are going to die. How much? 3? You're dead.
I will my masters with your demise. A blood-soaked tribute.
Okay. You are next. You are next, and yeah. Okay. Let's take care. Let's
I
kill you.
need no. Your last stroke of luck.
I can't kill you, but I can kill you. Do I go back? Do I go back? I don't think I'm going to go back.
The ruin beckons. One step closer.
Okay, so I'm on. Solomon, what are we going to do? I mean, I think I'm going to go. I have to. No, I have to be careful. Yeah. You don't want to be. Yeah. Okay. Advanced tracking.
Glato, we're undertaking this task.
Team target. Okay, maybe let's go. Maybe let's go this way. And let's try to fight this one.
Mark the target.
Oof. Okay. So maybe let's go over there. Okay, okay, this is not bad.
The guilty will fall.
Maybe I can shoot you once. I can shoot once over there. No, I don't like the odds. Okay, let's go with the consolidation. Okay. 18.
It won't take long.
That's enough. Okay.
Understood.
Okay. Can't do much. I'm going to stay here, or maybe not. Let's go
Accepted.
this way. Okay.
Stop it!
He's dodging most of the time. Where did he shoot? Okay. So Hydra. Okay. First, I think maybe not this one.
Let's
Strategic
see
adaptation.
what you can do.
Okay. Guess I'm going with this one. Not crazy. Not crazy. Okay. Yes, can do this.
But of course.
Still alive.
Anything else?
Okay.
You will pay an even greater price.
Shoot him on here yet. So Yremeryss Magi, I should say. You need to go. Yeah, you need to kill your sister. So 4 MP. Let's go, Magi.
I will herd the prey.
I mean,
With grace and malice.
okay, maybe I'm going to wait here. Let's go with this one. Okay. Sosny. Can I dash? I can dash this way, but I won't be able to... I think I'm going to dash this way then. Okay. Okay, not bad. The warrior immediately restores all AP and MP and gains plus 7 MP until the end of the turn. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Let's go with this. He needs to kill Yremeryss.
I will be your undoing!
Okay. Can you do this? Seriously? Of course. She's where he can do nothing.
I yearn for agony.
Let's see what I can do.
It is
Another scar from my collection.
with grace and malice.
This one. Let me check. Okay, not bad. More than 100 armor. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay. Let's go with this.
Watch.
I won't be able to do this.
Don't distract me.
Let's go with this. One more time.
With grace and malice.
Okay, how many? 125 armor, not bad. And I think I'm going there. And this is one. Okay, let's go with this one.
I will savor your delectable anguish.
I will tear your throat out personally, monkey. Why are you calling monkey? Come on, Magi. Why are you... He's up again. Not sure why, but... I'm not going to question it. And she has all her points. Okay. Okay. So I really want to help Magi. And she's next. What is this? Okay. I think I'm going to try to help Magi. If I can.
I'd like to, but I can't.
Yeah, okay. So let's try to do this.
You've got a problem, I've got a price.
Okay.
Behold.
Oh, that was not a good maybe.
It is happening.
Okay, what's... Okay, the armor is pretty good, so we should be able to live, right? Okay. Maybe let's do this.
With grace and malice.
Can do this.
Behold.
Yremeryss, 200. Okay, now we are talking, right? I should be able to do
With
this.
grace and malice.
Okay. Okay, this, can I shoot at you? Can, but, okay, and there is that too, okay. Idiots. Okay, let me see. Okay, you're okay, you are okay. Just can't. This is not a lot. Maybe I'm going to move there. I'm going to give you this.
I know what I'm doing, usually.
I'll give you this.
I can do that, with the right incentive.
This one.
Tell me, and it is done.
Maybe you can move now.
I can do that, with the right incentive.
Okay. Maybe you can go. You can go there, I guess. Or maybe over there. Okay.
I move swiftly to strike.
Okay. Jay. What can you do? Maybe another weapon for you to try. Let's go
You've
with
got
this.
a problem?
Not too bad. And maybe you can even do this.
Don't get too cocky.
Okay. Next time. Okay. Okay. Who is next? Yeah, this is not going to be finished in round 2.
You were blinded by your own misery.
Savor this pain.
Okay.
Fuel the rage.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, she can. Who's next? Next. Okay, they are. Okay, I'm going to take care of them, I guess. Okay, I think this is the weapon to use.
This tedium is beneath me. If I must.
Okay.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
I'm not sure about this. Should have done this earlier.
I see you moving. No more.
Bad. Okay, 7. So let's kill this one at least. Now I can do this. Too bad. Well, let's dance.
Purpose bend the flesh, shatter the spirit. Accept my satisfying demise.
Okay. So Magi, I want to help you to kill your sister, but you need to help me a little, right? Which one can you do? Okay, there is this one also to kill. I mean, come on, man. Okay, I'm not going to move. I'm not going to move. Or maybe I am.
Just designate a target. I understand your intent.
Okay, perfect
If it
shot.
serves your cause.
Okay. So Magi, you are weak. And Yremeryss is pretty strong, so I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I can do this. Let's not move. Okay. Maybe I can help you a little. I can't use this on you. So maybe let's do this. Okay.
This is beneath me.
Yeah, she doesn't have this. Okay. He's not going to be able to do anything. I can't do much. I'm going to lie down soon. Yeah, I thought Magi will be able to do way more damage.
I will drag you into oblivion with me.
To you. Why did I not foresee this?
Okay, Jira. Are you connected? Yeah. So I'm going to move the bird. Okay. It's not going to work. Go with this first, then.
You will pay for this in blood.
Okay, maybe not. Let's do this first, maybe. Or maybe this one, strategic adaptation. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, maybe this one first.
On it.
Okay, and now I should be able to do this without him dying. No, it's not possible. Never mind, I'm doing
Anything else?
You can't be dead.
Strike.
Okay. Okay.
This tedium is beneath me.
It could have been way more simpler if I didn't want to kill Yremeryss with Magi, but I'm going for it, I guess. I don't think I'm going to do this. I've done it already, right? I think. World of the Emperor, yeah. Okay, let's stop.
Too bad I never lived that.
Okay. Yeah, she can dodge.
All the
Magi.
rage.
So let me see. Yeah, back at the beginning. Okay.
Slow and painful is the way.
Maja is going to die, I think. Okay, I could do this. Okay. Is it going to remove? No. Okay. So maybe I do this first.
Behold!
Okay, not bad. Okay, let me check this. It's 1 AP. 1 AP. I can do this.
Don't distract me!
The dash. This is bad.
What?
Okay. Yeah, the armor is okay, but I can use the steam. Okay. Okay. Maybe I have it. Maybe. Okay.
With grace and manners. It is handled.
Not bad. Come on. I don't have anything else. Okay, J is after. Okay, J is. Yeah, this is okay. Let me check how many. Yeah, not bad. I think this is going to be okay.
Don't distract me.
Okay. Maybe I'm not going to do this or that. I'm going to wait. J.
Okay. Now I'm really riled up.
Okay, J. Yeah, you can do this, right? Thank you, J. You can do this, I know, but I have to try. Yeah, okay. So let's do this.
Am I getting paid for this?
Killer. Okay. Come on. Finally.
Thing broken already?
And now everything is more simple. Serani is going to take a nap, but we are ready for it.
I approach the designated position.
Okay,
If I must.
let's go. And Magi. Well, I mean, you can What can you do? You can take this. Let's take a stimulant.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, and let's see what we can do over there. How many armor? Not bad. Okay. And now we do this. Let's move a little.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Okay. One more. Okay. Maybe... I'm not sure. Okay, we can do this.
Living on the edge.
Yeah, Magi, let's say hello. Okay.
You've got a problem. I've
Later
got a
on, I
prize.
guess. Let's continue.
This way!
Yeah, he has some armor, so we can try to hit him. Okay, Elliot, can you shoot him? Good. Okay, let's go with this.
If it serves your cause, another soul slips beyond the veil.
Let's go with... Okay, maybe... Yeah, why not? Or maybe I can move a little and try to shoot at someone else. Yeah, let's try to do this. First this one. Okay.
I understand your intent.
Let's hit them
This
now.
tedium is beneath. No weakness is hidden from my
Bad.
sight.
Let's shoot again.
If it serves your cause, fortune favors the swift.
Saran is sleeping.
Perfect killing.
I shall repay your strike, shan't I?
Aezyrraesh. Well, Aezyrraesh. Let's see, what can you do? Can you target him? No, you can't. Can you go there and target him? Yeah, you can. Let's maybe restore first the bird. The spell.
There. Edirol picks you right up.
Okay, let me do this.
I know what is to come.
Nice one. Well. Magi, only one enemy.
Watch.
Okay. No. I think I'm going to go with this one. Oh, come on. Dance. Let's dance.
Behold.
Okay. Let's move. Should be okay. No? Why? Not sure.
I will herd the prey. Don't distract me. You call this a strike?
Okay. 100 armor, that's okay.
Too bad I never leave debts unpaid.
Who's next? I guess Magi again? Yeah, I guess I can do this. I can do that. Okay, let's go just with this.
Behold! With grace and ease.
Okay. I made a mistake.
It is woe to you. You will pay for this.
Okay, how many? Alright, that's enough.
Don't distract.
Okay, good. I don't think I can do anything else. That's enough. Okay. Maybe let's try to help a little. I guess I could continue with him, right? But, let's try this. Come on. Okay. That's enough.
Watch my back.
Continue. Okay, Magi.
Watch.
Opening.
Build. With grace.
Amuse me.
Maybe just. Okay, I can't do this. Why?
It is handled.
Okay, let's kill you. Let's kill you. That's enough. And let's go there, I guess.
Oblivion approaches.
G.
A moving target lives longer.
Let's do some shooting.
I want a medal for that one.
Yeah, not bad. Let's target
I
Elliot
can
now.
do that with the right incentive.
Okay, Elliot. Can I do this on you? No, I can't. Can I move you? I can't. Can I do this? Should have done this earlier. Yeah, okay. Good, good, good. Okay.
Am I getting paid for this?
Okay.
Kemorak.
Kemorak. Can you shoot? Well, not from here. Okay. Just one more. I think you can do it. I'm sure you can do it.
I am not your Xenos
Just
pet
one
monkey.
hit.
Deal death with my hands.
This one. The Mandrake's words are barely comprehensible. The creature is clearly not accustomed to the tongue of its dark kin. The Draken didn't offer a sacrifice for our deeds. The Draken must become the sacrifice. Oh, you can have him. I'm sure no one will miss him. I think Severin will miss him a little. These Xenos actions have done great harm to humanity, and justice demands that. Solomon falters. No, I can't lie to myself. I don't want any human being to sully their weapon with killing that scumbag. Let him be devoured by his own kind. Magi places a hand on his weapon. His voice sounds calm, but his gaze is tense. As he peers at the dark creature before him, you should not have crawled out of the abyss that you wretched kind call home. Consider our pact broken. Nazrake did not hold up his end of the bargain, so I had to finish the job myself. The result matters not. The sacrifice will be made. The Mandrake's head turns to you. Make the sacrifice, monkey. The tribe never relents. The tribe will find you. Well, I'm not fond of Magi, but I don't like the Mandrakes either, so... Magi stays with me. Away with you, beasts. The Rukari draws his weapon, and if your field needs a lesson in the language of pain, shish, senseless creature, the tribe will find you. The tribe will have its sacrifice. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Iliad, the outcast. We have chosen before degraded defense with pierce the armor, and we are going with ballistic skill and tide of excellence. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, the operative gains 1 damage and 2% armor penetration until the end of combat. Only applies to the first strike or projectile in a burst attack. Stacks. Pretty good. Aezyrraesh. We have chosen degraded defense 2 with Psyker Yremeryss, and we are going with willpower. And what? Let's go with continuous analysis. At the start of the operative's turn, the enemy with the largest number of exploits receives an additional exploit stack. If 2 or more enemies are tied for the largest number of exploit stacks, one of those enemies is chosen at random. Next one, Solomon, who died very quickly. Degraded defense with suppression factor. We have chosen this earlier, and now we are going to choose ballistic skill with what? With fired up. Whenever the soldier deals damage, their critical damage is increased by 1% until the end of combat. Okay. 7. We have chosen to degraded defense with all-encompassing agony, and this time we are going to choose weapon skill with what? Edge of Dawn. Enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffers plus 10% more damage. Yeah, it's going to hurt. Magi. We have chosen degraded defense and lethal concentration earlier. And let's go with weapon skill and open engagements. If there are no enemies adjacent to the warrior at the start of the turn, the warrior's damage is increased by 8 for 1 melee attack, based on strength. J, who helped a lot Magi during this fight. We have chosen Firebrand earlier with undisputed advantage. Okay, and we are going with ballistic skill and what? Inspiring Speech. Air of Authority. Immediately grants momentum to the target equal to the target's resolve. Yeah, this is pretty good. 2. I'm wondering if we are going to find again Ulfar. I'm not sure. Let's see.
The world will bow.
Okay, let's collect everything we can. What is this? At the beginning of the combat, the wearer gains the Shadow Field effect. While under this effect, the wearer counts as being in full cover against all range attacks. The effect is lost when the wearer is hit by a range attack and suffers damage from it. Shadow Field. Okay. An airy and unfathomable haze obscures the vessel. Enemy suffers -25 penalty to hit chance when attacking from within a 2-cell range, and a -75 penalty to hit chance when attacking from outside that range. The field is removed upon firing and has a chance to be re-engaged at the start of the ship's turn. Okay. But it's for, yeah, one member of my team. I guess this is going to be for Jay, I think. Deals double toxic damage, yeah, for sure. Each successful damage with his weapon increases the damage of the toxin effect suffered by a target by 1. Yeah, this is pretty good. Gene Blade of Yremeryss. Oh, I think this is for Kibela. If the wielder deals damage to the target with this sword, until the end of combat they gain +3 bonus to their weapon skill, ballistic skill, toughness, strength, and the target suffers -3 penalty to those characteristics. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. And this one, not crazy. I don't think this is very good. Could be wrong, but I don't think it is. Whenever a bleeding, burning, or toxic effect inflicted by the wearer deals damage to an enemy, that enemy suffers -5% armor penalty against only the wearer's attack, and the wearer gains +5 critical hit chance against them. Could be good for Kibela and Seren, I guess. Grants +2% dodge to the wearer and their allies, based on what? Based on intelligence. Could be good for Cassia, I guess. Decreases all incoming damage except direct damage by 1, based on what? Based on versatility, okay. Okay, let's take everything, and I'm just going to change the weapon.
Some choose wealth, others prefer power. And me? Well, I'm not that picky. I'll take both.
Yeah, I think this is better for you. Yeah, you can. Yeah, this one is pretty good. But I'm not going to choose it to use it now. A gloomy landscape appears before your eyes.
Embrace true power.
Okay, I think this is it. End of Act 3 already. Into the webway.
With the physical horrors of Camorra behind them, A long and arduous journey, possible only with the help of a Xenos guide, lay ahead for the rogue trader and his party. From one strange destination to the next, through unknowable environments, the mere sight of which could drive one to madness. Despite the challenges, they managed to escape the labyrinthian webway and find their way back. Home?